going on with Votto and Shane Leibensparger. The home plate umpire, David Bell, out there as well. Crew chief Tim Timmons is getting his money's worth. Here's Votto coming out. He ran. David Bell sticking up for his player, getting his money's worth. They let him go for a while, and he has been tossed as well.
2, did he go? Oh,
breaking ball down, a great pitch, executed well.
We're going to have an ejection. Todd Tishner has just ejected Kevin Cash. And boy, that is a big pitch.
It's the end of the inning.
Yep.
And he went.
Bryce rips it. Foul.
Went over the corner of the bag, perhaps.
Not seen Bryce Harper this mad. He has been ejected from the ball game. You know, he had words with Roberto Ortiz, the first base umpire, and it was on the ball that was. And a strike 3 called on the inside corner. Roman down looking. 3 strikeouts.
Stay in the game. He's got to stay in the game.
Yeah, he's not pleased. That looked like a strike, John. Now we're going by the box, and now he's at box.
Yeah, I bet it's too close. And again, a lot. Now, don't you get run, Joe.
And Joe has been thrown out of the game.
Got the corner with a fastball. Thrown out of the ball game by Adam Hammery. And Hammery appeared to make a pretty good call on that last pitch. Oh, took one on the elbow, had the elbow guard on there, looked like. They're going to say it hit the bat. Wants to fire up what appears to be a team that's sleepwalking somewhat.
Booker's got Torrey in his book once already. One ejection already, I should say. Now make.
He would like himself to do, but he's taking his walks. Checked his swing and took a strike. And Molino. And then this. Deep down the left field line. Home run. Something happened.
I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but I mean, I've never seen that before.
And then Josh getting his money's worth.
And a few other players were out there.
Yeah, and he was very upset by the call he didn't get, and then Carapazza threw him out of the game, and now Charlie Montoya is trying to hold him back. Pete Walker's there as well. And
Carapazza evidently for saying something from the dugout, and then after that, and we'll show you this momentarily, charged out of the dugout onto the.
It's a challenge.
Wow. There's yelling. Charlie Montoya's yelling. Lance Barrett just threw somebody else out. Charlie's gone.
That's going to be a strike. Oh, I might have called that a strike. And Hallian's
pitched. He was probably reacting to Pinto asking.
Yeah. Yeah. 3-2 and strike higher the side.
Scott Service had enough. He pulled and masked back up after he was thrown out.
A year before Pete took him the other way. And Dom doing some barking at the home plate umpire. Sure, he doesn't.
He cares. He's intense, protecting his teammates.
Because you know he's trying to lay off that high fastball. It can't get there anyway.
But Alex Cora's out there. We'll see who got it.
Oh, you don't see Alex get animated too much. You just don't. He's trying to stick up for his player is what he's trying to do.
Told this is a fluid bullpen. Jack had been standing on the mound. You're hearing the boos again because he came pretty aggressively off towards, it looks like Buck Showalter may have said something else. Martinez has the unfortunate situation. He only brought his reliever in. He only gets to face Lindor.
And again the 1-2. And a fastball gets him for strike 3 call. Vladdy really unhappy with that one. But that one did appear to have the bottom.
So out there so his slugger wouldn't be thrown out. And Charlie took that one for Vladdy.
On its way. Strike 3 call. AJ just got tossed. AJ's trying to stay in between Baez and home plate umpire Nick Marlin.
This one to right. Smith is out there. Look, if we could go back and watch the search of the hand again.
I'm not sure it was the hand part of it.
Right, I think it was what he said, but I've seen the hand check, and it takes maybe 2 seconds.
Right. And then when they make that eye contact.
And Bumgarner is not making eye contact.
No.
He's still.
And that
one getting loud, and here comes Aaron Boone. He didn't like that call. Well, he must have been thrown out already because they would not allow him to be barking that much. Boone is getting his money's worth.
When White was carrying the bat with him, he had his head down. He didn't want to look at first base if he'd been run parting shot or two. And he just got thrown out. For automatic ejection, and you could read Cranny's lips. He said he did not.
And drilled is done. Nah, he is on purpose. The Yankees think it is.
The chemistry, the character in that clubhouse.
Wow, they threw him out of the game.
Not gonna like this at all.
Now he gets thrown out.
Comes. Called strike 3, and Schwarber is thrown out of the game, and he had zero issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear. You've missed him inside, outside, up and down. Saw them as the players were going back to the bench.
4 times. First pitch up and in. Bench is clear. So apparently Arenado has been tossed from this game. Obviously.
Oh, strike 3 call. And Arozarena flipping the bat, and he has been flipped. Ejected by Junior Valentine. Arozarena not happy over the call. You saw the bat flip, and just as quickly.
Oh, he rung
him up. Strike 3 and a pitch that was not a strike.
Ball's down.
He's been thrown out of. That was ball 4. And there goes Cora. He's been tossed as well. Well, that was a horrible.
Mancini off of Blackburn to second, and Rob Drake called him out. He turned in field. Brandon Hines screaming he's going to push Trey back out of the way.
Mancini get that upset very often.
It looks like Rob Drake.
And now a pickoff, and they've got Witt trapped between second and third, running him down, and he's going to be out. He slid past the bag. His momentum. Gonzalez is the third base umpire. So Witt.
Oh boy. You know it's a ball.
It's off the plate then.
And Charlie just got tossed.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can't blame.
Curveball hits sharply on one hop. Diving stops Segura. Scrambles to his knee. Throws a one hopper. And the ball is kicked out of the glove of Hop. Yeah, he's out there. Yeah, he's out. And he had it long enough. I think Bill Miller did a little instigation there.
Sure did.
And Rizzo is also coming out, so he's arguing over one of the calls. So either Rizzo or Boone got thrown out. And the fact that Rizzo,
a disrespectful player by any means, so to see him run out right there.
Can't afford that. Clearly frustrated, and now he's going to get his money's worth.
Anyway, and Garrett was just thrown out by second base umpire Ramon de Jesus.
Them not doing a whole lot, and then them hitting wisdom and 2 on the side of warnings. You know, this is a team that things get a little tighter late, and Effective players to see if it's on purpose. My players, which I don't know whether it was or not, but them not getting together. Two guys wanting to get together and another.
2-2. Did he go? No swing. Dave Roberts convinced that he just blew another.
Walked him. Bases are loaded. Joe Madden coming out of the Angels. Joe Madden has been thrown out of the ball game. While we were at commercial break, Madden was at the mound. He took some time with Suarez. Buckner, CB
something, and walked out toward the mound at Zach Gallen.
See, there's no reason for that from John Lipka. I mean, Zach Gallen may have said something, but he didn't leave the dirt part of the mound. He got the throwback from Herrera, turned his back on home plate, and Lipka was the one
out of the game after the Betts double. And he was upset that this pitch was not called a strike. Again, K-Zone didn't have it as a strike. You understand why Brandon Woodruff would be angry. He got in it, and while he was thrown out, he also made a motion to throw out Quinn Wilcott, the home plate umpire.
So with this is the one to Rizzo. You can see Antone immediately check his fingers. That ball slipped. The umpire's huddled. Here's the pitch to Akiyama. Probably slipped. And the umpires are huddling again. And
he's even saying, I understand that, let's go. And then he throws. The guy's coming out of the dugout, multiple ejections.
Well, those happened before David Bell could do anything, and that's going to be very frustrating to him because now you've lost two players and your manager.
So, if we're being honest, I mean, that's what the appeal's for, and he's going to throw somebody out in the Sox dugout. Yeah. Ricky Renteria is irate. Tim Anderson is too, and rightfully so. That's back-to-back nights, but Angel Hernandez has been really rough. Man.
This happened while we were away. Here's the strike call on Matt Kemp. Matt frustrated, said something to Jim Reynolds. He's being escorted away, so he stays in the game by Stu Cole. Buddy's coming out, and then evidently Matt.
Not familiar to us because he's been in Miami the last 3 years. And Luis Besse. It is low. Sabe just called up. Somebody's hearing it. Maybe he got
called third strike.
Or you could catch Shelton say, that's terrible. Why are you yelling at him? So Stallings ejected.
To Tommy Edman, which led to that 6-run sixth.
Away, grabbing a drink, grabbing a snack. The Twins were outside the dugout arguing with plate umpire Will Little. Rocco Baldelli was unhappy, and then Nelson Cruz came firing out of the dugout. The tunnel moments ago, and somebody got thrown out. I believe Nelson Cruz got run from this game.
Check swing, and he went around. Wow, Edwin Moscoso rings him up. Second time the Castro's been rung up on a check swing, right? Unless it was Castro. Yeah, he might have tossed Castro. Because I can't imagine Joe's out there arguing the check swing.
The 2-2. Yanked down the right field line. That's going to find a corner. Cabrera will dig for third. It bounces around. Santiago's going to wave him home. Candelario wants 3.
That's playable.
Agreed.
That rule, that is not a proper call. Carter's going to get thrown out if they. Mickey, they want him at second base. Down in the corner.
Smith coming off an outing where he went 3 1/3 innings on Wednesday against the Texas Rangers as the Astros dug out, getting on Nick Marley, and somebody's been tossed. Wow. Happy his manager's been ejected. He'll take the slow stroll up the ramp and up to the clubhouse.
Fourth. That's where we stand at 5-0, and Renfroe gets plunked by Heller.
Now missing. So, I mean, we've seen Heller do this. If you know Heller, then you know that his two-seamer runs all over the place and it can get away from him. But
every once in a while, you're going to lose pitches, and you have to be smart enough.
Really letting the home plate umpire Lance Baird have it as he goes out there to make a change. You would not want to lose your manager in a game with this many decisions to make, and he just did. But in other years, you didn't.
Strike 3. Judge down looking.
You usually throw a slider after it, and here's a good slider right at the bottom of the strike.
And Aaron Boone has certainly made his displeasure known from the dugout. And now he gets thrown out.
There's no fan, so we can hear every word.
Good for Booney.
Well, you know, judge get called on that all the time. It's gone on. This is the second year it's gone on. It's not right.
I like it.
Oh, there's pitch. I mean, he couldn't have ran it in there and placed it in the middle of the plate any more than that.
Yeah.
You know, he really didn't give Schulte much room there, I didn't think. Usually when you miss a fastball.
Home runs of the season. And at the knees for strike 3 called, much to the dismay of Rowdy Tellez. Looked like a good pitch.
He might have thrown Tellez out of the issue is, but I believe Rowdy Tellez has been thrown out of the game. Maybe somebody else. Guillermo Martinez, the hitting coach, is down in that well next to Dave Hudgens.
We think 2 people got.
As we take a look at the pitch, below the zone, ball. Manny starts barking at him, and he runs him. Jace Tingler, I think so. Manny was barking at that last call. It was a breaking ball down. It looked like it was a ball. Manny was barking. Jace started barking from the dugout. He came out, and I think he did.
Oh, that was the dugout.
Oh, he's going to punch out Soto on a fastball off the plate. Scherzer trying to bring the.
Yeah, someone's gone.
It's a foul ball. It was fouled at the plate. Right, if it hits in foul territory, and then Joe Girardi's just been ejected from the game. This is not a reviewable play, by the way.
To left, should be deep enough to score Schwarber. It will. Baez trying to get to third. Here comes the throw.
Right about now, you'd think time would be called. He throws the ball to here at second, and Baez keeps going. A disastrous defensive game for the Brewers. No doubt about it. As soon as we start talking about how good the defense has been all year.
On a 3-2, Muncy takes strike 3 to the bottom of the zone, 2 out. That has built a zone really on either side. Muncy still barking back at Doug Eddings, and he's now been thrown out.
That one he did not go either. Yeah, he went. He's gone. More? You know more? He's just, yeah. I think because you mentioned the way he says no.
3-1. Called strike 2. Rosario, he's barking now. Manny Gonzalez. Been a bit of a bumpy start. 3-2 into the mid of Maldonado, and Rosario has a word, and he gets thrown out. Manny Gonzalez tossed him.
So you could see very much that Anderson thought that was a strike.
And Tyler Anderson just screamed at the home plate umpire about that call. He thought that was strike 3. Lewis didn't swing. It's a leadoff walk.
I think Anderson's been run from this game, and he has. He's out.
The payoff. Walked him. Oh, call strike 3. Are you kidding me? 1 down. Somebody got tossed. Joe got thrown. Location of that pitch. That's not in the strike zone.
Deals 2-1, and Muncy looks at strike 2.
Swings and misses. He's muttering to himself, and he just got thrown out. And now he throws his bat away, and he's getting into the grill of
Dave Roberts and Mark Ripperger
Dave Roberts has been thrown out of the game.
Strike 3. Judge not thrilled with that call. And he gets thrown out. I think that's the first time he's ever been thrown out.
And strike 3 called, and Bichette slams down his helmet. He said one word, and I think we know what it is, but either what he said or tossing the helmet was enough, and Bo Bichette's been ejected from this game.
Runner goes. They've got him. Tell you what, his foot crossed his leg, which means he has to then go.
Well, was this guy making the call and not the first base coach, umpire?
And Rob's thrown out.
He has every right to be.
That was thrown inside, protecting our players, and that's why they're getting together right now. That was way inside.
And that's going to be warnings to both sides right now.
Clayton McCullough just got thrown out by Alfonso Marquez.
Clayton McCullough, great.
And he's saying, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? And it's just...
Well, Josh Chisholm just got thrown out, and really he has nobody to blame but him. Walked him out to the field to try to calm him down, and he would not stop screaming at Wegner about that 2-0 pitch. And you always tell me, Paul, heat of the moment, but this is far after the heat.
Looks like he's not getting any satisfaction. He's been thrown out of the game. Second game in a row for the Red Sox manager. He has been tossed out. Red Sox run themselves into a double.
And once again, that high strike is called. Strike 3 to Carroll.
Well, it looks like Edgar got his money worth it anyway, as he's tossed from this one.
We saw it on back-to-back pitches, that high strike. Both players, Vargas, Carroll, unhappy with the call.
Here it comes. Oh, strike 3 called. Santana down looking, 2 away.
Well, Danny's probably going to get tossed, and he does. He wasn't happy with his last at-bat when he struck out looking and had some words to say to Alfonso, and it's about where the ball crosses the plate.
Oh, wow.
Strasburg got thrown out? Oh, I love it. They kicked the fan out of the game.
And I suppose for some, we've got some conversation going on between the plate umpire James Hoy and the Marlins dugout. He may have thrown Don Mattingly out of the game. Donnie is really hot. And he's making his points with James Hoy, the plate umpire, and now the crew chief, Mark Carlson, has come in.
Rendon goes down looking. Wow. He doesn't like that call.
1.5 above the strike zone.
As soon as you wave off an umpire like that, more times than not, because I'm sure there was something said.
As that one hits Contreras, and they're going to throw out Cordero. Ricky Renteria comes out of the. Contreras gets hit by the pitch. The umpire, who said we got this, to the Cubs dugout. Ricky Renteria comes out to argue, and Coop is back there too.
There's always a book on, guys.
Because I saw somebody get up out of the seats.
Yeah, somebody took off. Kind of looked like Holland, but I'm not sure.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. And now more jawing from the Diamondback dugout, and here comes Torey Lovullo. He's walking closer to an ejection. Now it seems like Nick Marley, the home plate umpire.
He wanted to talk first. Nick Marley said no.
1 ball, no strikes. Oh, that hit first. He's out. His foot's out. All right, come on back, Garrett. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, he's going to be out of this game. Yeah. Look at Garrett Stubbs. He's going to leave. This is not only because of what's going on here.
Melvin, you've been ejected.
Got a pretty big zone all night long, and
I'm surprised that there hasn't been a little more chirping.
Oh, come on now.
Ooh, Manny Machado did not agree with strike three, and he's been ejected.
Check swing. He did not go. Bud Black, the Rockies manager, screaming at Barksdale, and he's just been thrown out of the game.
Man, it looked like he went from where up.
2-2. In the air, deep right center field, and this one is gone. You got to be kidding me. From a...
Salva's going to go too.
Check swing. Did not go.
The top step of the dugout, marking a Junior Valentine down there. Wow.
Craig Counsell's from long distance.
Man, from where Junior Valentine was positioned on the field, I'm not sure. Rejection justified there.
And he's been ejected.
Second time he's got into it with Carlson, and that was clearly a ball.
And now Torrey's been ejected.
Mark Carlson giving it to both Jock and now to Torrey. And Torrey very calmly trying to talk to him, but arguing ball.
Takes a strike. Another multi-hit game for Brujan last night. Average on the year up to 269, and this is not the first time we've seen it, but so looking into the dugout, see if we can pick anything up.
Glove to feel it. Now, if you have enough sweat, they're going to eject him.
Wow.
But obviously enough concern.
And we've seen Rennell in the past not working as hard tonight as JP, so he's going to get ejected from this game. And now Joe Espada.
The pitch. Is it up? Well, Marte thinks it's up, but Gonzalez calls him out. They had some words, but then Marte started walking out to right field to take his position, and that is when Gonzalez threw him out. And in my opinion, you know, the umpires always have, you can't argue balls and strikes. There's a guy's walking out.
Is on the inside corner at 97. It's big strike zone for both clubs. Bradish has his first punch out. So Lars Nootbaar is on his way out. Did he just get thrown out of this game? Nootbaar must have been chirping from the card.
For that, he had already been fined for throwing his helmet there. And then Bryce, it didn't look like it was all that heated. It was strike two that he was upset about. So it's just way too early if you're the umpire to do this.
He was just having a conversation with him, and that's, you have to have some feel for the game.
3-2 from Robertson. It's low ball 4. So,
oh, it's a foul tip into the glove of Jonah Heim. And that's a strikeout. 2 away, and that will. I'm still not sure I understand what's going on with these guys. Oh, and Boats has just been ejected.
97 sears the inner edge, and Cal Raleigh caught looking for out number 1. And Cal is not happy. And now Ty's trying. Partner Garber has led to this frustration. Yeah, I would imagine. Absolutely.
here's the 2-1. Breaking ball down and in. Check the swing. No swing. It's 3 balls and 1 strike.
And now Lopez has just tossed the pitcher.
Up in the bullpen again.
Whoa.
And Lopez responds by tossing his glove up over the netting.
Oh, no.
That was ball 4. Becky is going to give it to Edwin Jimenez. And that's when Donnie Kelly got.
And the 0-2 on the way to Crawford. It is strike 3 called on the outside corner, and JP not happy at all with home plate umpire Andy Fletcher, and Crawford has just been thrown out of the ball game. JP Crawford is red hot. He's not giving up the conversation. Here comes Dan Wilson, and
bottom of most of the game it hadn't been. It has not been. What's a strike in the first should be a strike in the 9th, and everything in between. And Terry Francona has been tossed. Is that Nick Martinez?
Man, close. Called a ball. You saw a big.
You know what? Done.
This is exactly what he needs to let him know. You know, you're going to call him on us. You got to call him both ways. You can't just be ringing our guys up. And
Now this is how that last half inning just ended, with a pitch well below the zone. Young called out on strikes. That was just so frustrating for the team that has struggled here. And then Will Little, hearing it from the Rangers bench.
And right there, he does the same. That's called strike 3. It was below the zone. Here comes A.J. Hinch to try and help his player, and they're gonna, you know, A.J. was a step away. Javi, because he is incensed. Joey Cora's out there as well. Javi Baez is in center and right. Samar Shazarma.
Oh, right? That's a strike. And that's about.
Yep. And he said, don't point your finger at me.
Strike 3 call. Calroni's single is stranded. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Something that has never happened in the baseball career of Dan Wilson as a player or in his short early career as a manager. Dan Wilson has been ejected from this game.
Infield fly rule is called. And let's see if they call interference. It would be a double play if they do. That Soto did not allow a chance to make the catch. I understand the rule, Paul, but the guy has to have a.
Now the payoff pitch, swing and a miss. He got him from 3-0 pitches, just like Neil was saying, right at the edges. And Siri is angry with Ryan. Did he just get tossed?
He did.
Siri just got ejected from the game.
Well, he did what you can't do.
The first pitch strike, and Fairchild's getting a little conversation from the Rays dugout, and boy, you can't blame him. Oh, now Cash has been ejected, and he said that ball was up, and there's no.
Now the 1-2. Look out! That pitch almost hit Young. He swings at it and fouls it. No, he's called out. They say he didn't hit the ball, and Jacob Young's saying it's a foul. Malachi Moore strikes him out, saying the. And Davey just got run. Now Davey's going chest to chest. And nose to nose.
Well, Marcotte.
Well, Marcotte just got tossed. Home plate umpire James Hoy looked over at the dugout and started yelling, and then quickly tossed Marcotte.
Well, and you can see Cotte saying that's the first time I've said anything from what we were hearing.
Outside corner, and Nico very frustrated, and he's been ejected. Counsell is out.
Well, you almost never see Nico get into it.
2. And he sets him down 98 inside. Ryan O'Hearn, a real big issue with the zone tonight.
Yeah, he's been called out
and
twice.
He's out.
Yeah, he's been called out twice on pitches that were not strikes. Happened his very first at bat against Williams, and then it happened himself.
Thrown out of the game after being denied the opportunity for a review. I'm guessing, and like he was even paying attention to Buddy. And here's the play again that got him tossed, is the attempted stolen base by Ezekiel Tovar comes off, but it looks like he might find a way to get the
move. Could not hold up. Oh. Down on strikes. Called out by Mike Malinsky, the home plate umpire. And Derek Shelton is out. Being warned by Malinsky, and Derek Shelton has been ejected. Derek Shelton wanted him to appeal.
And in there for strike 3. I believe he's already thrown him out. Pointing at that plate. This goes back to the Dahlbeck at bat and a couple of others where the Red Sox have been upset with the home plate umpire. It just boils over. Right. Cora, by the way, kicking dirt on home plate.
Look out. Oh, and Cal rarely beefs. He didn't like that. You know it's bad when Cal beefs. You know it's bad. Scott's going to earn one here. Did he just?
And Bobby goes on first movement. Rizzo throws down to second. And Bobby is out. Yeah, where was Volpe when he received the throw?
Man, Hugh, you rarely see him lose his cool, man. But I'll tell you what, he's backing up his player. That's for sure, his star player.
Boy, you could tell Verdugo is not happy with that outside corner. He got punched out on a pitch that he thought was way outside, and now Aaron Boone giving John Bacon a piece of his mind. And he gets thrown out. You could see that coming.
And in there, and he took one too many. Now he's going to argue that with a home plate up rehab.
You are in this game.
And like I said, Connor's still in it, and he can go there, but now you've got to put a guy like Devers in at third, and we don't know what the situation is. Down to 1.
And O'Shea's going to get strike 3 called, so they're not happy. Bob Melvin, the manager, started to come out, and he was ejected by the plate umpire.
And now Chapman is chapped with the home plate umpire, Moscoso. He got tossed.
What did he
mound? Chapman said something, and that was it.
Others would very much like to answer here in the bottom of the first inning. And that is strike 3. Profar doesn't like it. Ends the inning. Throws the bat. And the helmet has been tossed. Ejected by the home plate umpire, Ramon De Jesus. And
0-2.
By the pitch was a little bit delayed, so an interesting slider down and in, and it cleared.
Well, there you go. And now Aaron's saying, I didn't say anything. Aaron's saying, hold on a second, I didn't say a word.
And he strikes him out. You can tell Lawrence Butler frustrated.
I got to tell you, Lawrence Butler is going to head to the showers. John Tumpane.
Mark Kotze might follow. He's going to come out and have a conversation.
Well, and in that spot right there, look, it's the 9th.
There caught the inside corner, according to Jansen Visconti. Jazz disagreed.
Jazz better watch out. Once you start to look back at an umpire and you start to throw your hands up, you can get
much credence to it. But Jazz sat right next to Mel and kept going.
Ooh, and he hits Siri. 3-0 mistake. It's out in front, and the umpires, they just toss him. They just tossed Freddie Peralta. No warnings. Now that's not okay.
Yeah, well.
And here's Pat.
Really bad.
And Pat Murphy just got tossed.
26. And somebody just got thrown out in the Yankee dugout. Looks like it could be James Rowson. They have not liked the strike zone all day. Yankee hitting coach has been ejected, but that seems more like a cumulative complaint.
After review, the call stands. The runner's out.
I mean, you're looking at that with me, right? Where the glove is above his hand and his finger's on the corner. So what are we looking at? What's the point of replay?
Oh, he's been tossed out of the game. Duran has been run by Doug Eddings.
Like this.
Like this. And
there it is. Well, we have a fun discussion at home plate, and Reese McGuire will have to exit said game.
Strike 3. At the time, he caught Lawrence looking call, and he let the umpire know it. Umpire said one more word, and Brian Blakeney didn't like what Lawrence had to say back.
Well, Lawrence did not like the call at the bottom of the zone. He's saying, come on, man.
They hit Ohtani. Suarez hits him.
They might eject Suarez.
Absolutely. Warnings were handed out, and Ohtani gets hit. If they're going to hit anybody, it's him. That's it. He's gone.
The bench coach will also be taking a hike.
He's just a pond skipper through the right side.
After review, call in the field. Stands. The runner is safe. The field wins the challenge.
Yeah, the looks they had here. A.J. Hinch.
Scenery is all that you need, and Savali needs to keep pitching. And it looks like Venable's gone.
Will Venable is hot early on. He is giving it to Marvin Hudson. Hudson has blown numerous calls already to start this game, and Will Venable stick.
Check swing. Did he go? He did. Ryan Blakeney said Seager went around here at Arlington.
Boch didn't like it, and he's not going to watch any more of the game from the dugout.
88th career ejection. We'll be watching from the clubhouse.
Out after throwing gum toward the field, he gets thrown out by the home plate umpire, John Tumpane.
Yeah, I think Aaron thought it hit the line from the review they saw.
This shocks you because DJ LeMahieu does not have much to say on the field, and Jeremy Rehak didn't like what he said and threw him out immediately.
Well, looks like he feels like all of it is on Gabe Morales, and you can understand why the frustration for JP. I mean, he just watched his teammate come in and execute, get a job done with the fastball, not get the credit for it, and that snowball we talked about.
Both managers are gone, and warnings have been handed out.
You can understand why the two managers are thrown out. They had a physical altercation.
Got to wonder about a suspension for that guy. because of the contact.
First offering, tapped. Oh, that had weird spin. Kelly said on. That's just a bad break for the Cubs.
That rule, you do not have to run in the lane as long as you're on the dirt. Frank has just been ejected for the second day in a row.
Alarm. That's a call, third strike.
Well, he just ran Nico.
Nico Horner gets tossed.
This is an inexperienced umpire back. Chief at the umpires.
Jason Dominguez here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And home plate umpire Bruce Streckman is having a word or two with Aaron Boone. That's James Rowson. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see the?
Yeah, he did. He's a lefty. He threw him out lefty.
Yeah, he did.
Low. Oh, and they called that strike 3. It was low, and Jordan Baker missed it, and Ryan Jeffers has been thrown out. Rocco Baldelli out for a conversation, but
bat by Ryan Jeffers taken away.
Took Aranda into Edwards. I just don't. I don't agree with that call at all. You see, he's hugging that line the whole time, so there's no way that that could be interference.
Now the Marlins dugout's barking, but Clayton McCullough is telling the home plate umpire office early for the first time this season. Get your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. Eliminate some of those collisions at first between the first baseman and the runner. And Xavier Edwards was hugging that.
And come up with a hit. He is 1 for 4.
He goes, Nick, right there, he said, right here, that's not a strike. And then Nick must have thrown him out.
Wow. If he threw him out earlier, he was not very demonstrative about it. But then the exchange.
Well, this is where
and boy, he is hot.
Oh, yeah. Or did he get thrown out? Another strike, or because he had called time. He had called time.
Strike 3. Soderstrom not happy. He's going to turn around and have that conversation with Tom Hanahan, and he's now tossed out of the game. Mark Kotze out of the dugout now. Take over.
Ejected from the on-deck circle. That was a borderline pitch. Austin Jones calls time on behalf of the batter, and then Correa. Here we have an argument. Carlos Correa is screaming at Austin Jones. Rocco Baldelli is fired up, and he
out on strikes. Here's Burleson. Your team offensively is really fun to watch, and it looks like something that we probably would have regretted. He's getting his money's worth here.
Eric, does that fire you up when you see a manager get into it like that?
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andujar's just been ejected. And he is gone from this game, and the A's are gone. It's 3-3.
The batter was considered.
It hit the butt end of my bat.
So they're going to explain it to Kevin before they. Too many times that he has been this fired up.
No.
In 11 years.
No, he's livid.
And he's not. And Jim Wolf is coming to meet him, and Rodney's trying to protect him.
Webb just off the out.
There we go.
Yep, there goes. Bochy's just been tossed.
Inches off the plate that they called strike and caused Simeon eventually to strike out with the bases loaded.
Estabrook, the home plate umpire. Narvaez out there to push him back, and he's thrown him out of the game.
Just kind of stands up, you know, to make a better throw, but Estabrook can't see it. That ball's right down the middle.
Blanco goes on first movement, and Ray throws over, and Blanco is going to be out. Matt Quatrero might be arguing, and he just got ejected by second base umpire Jordan Baker, and he might be arguing blocking second base. This is not a review.
And
wow, that's a low zone.
Well, so yeah, I think at this point, now that we just got our first ejection.
Got him.
Now I've had the sense the last couple of days that Joe Espada was this close.
Ryan Thompson yelling at both Stu Sherwater and Jordan Baker. I think they might have called a disengagement. What is going on here? Well, we've got 35,129 that would like to know what's going on as well. And he's got the hand of the second base umpire who may have initiated all that.
3-2. They got the check swing that time. Wow.
Now the bases are loaded.
I thought he swung.
John Lipka says you're out of this game, and that's the second time already that he's been ejected. I could read lips. He said, "You go back to the clubhouse."
Rounded fair to third. Gino with a long throw, and Pavin able to keep it in front. And collision around the bag. Yeah, Lawler was standing there.
Favors in this series.
And yeah, I think they're gonna keep this inning going here. Corey Lavello's coming out to talk to Mark Ripperger, the crew chief, as the first base umpire. And Foss was tagged out, but no play was being made on the obstructed runner. This is tied to obstruction, and the inning is going to continue. And Corey Lavello has been ejected. Corey Lavello pointing at all four umpires. He's here. And another at-bat ends in a strikeout. And Laureano has just been ejected from the game for slamming down his helmet. James Hoyt tossed him. Brandon Hyde will come out after Ramon had.
Gets the call. Low fastball against Dominguez. There's strike three.
Wagner behind the plate has been really inconsistent.
And Aaron Boone tonight. Boone emptying out the back. Dominguez called out on strikes, 2 away. Hitter. Did he go? Yes, he did, according to DeJesus. Wow, that was close. Bob Melvin he might get tossed out here. He's running out to argue with Ramon DeJesus.
It's obviously a massive call in a tie game in the 9th inning. The leadoff batter.
2-1 is there. It's a strike. Somebody downstairs just said that ball's out. 3 straight hitters.
That one a little lower.
Yeah, even if your pitcher's up, that one was way out of the zone. Will was thrown out. No, I think they've both been thrown out.
Struck him out looking. Umpire Clint Vondrack as he was arguing with Vondrack, but then he is barking at the crew chief, Dan Bellino, and he gives him the ejection, and Mike Rebello goes over to find out.
Pitch called a strike, throw down. He is out. Reds are going to challenge. But I think the question,
he just threw Colin Cowgill out of the ballgame.
Francona might get Russ McKay, second base umpire. Protracted talk here between Francona and crew chief.
Strike call.
That's a good pitch.
And hearing it from the dugout is Adrian Johnson. Mike Schilt has been barking at him quite a bit tonight. Fernando strikes out. 2 down in the inning, and Fernando's going to say some stuff and get tossed. Adrian Johnson.
What you don't want to do is the guy go up there and swing at a pitch out of the zone. Now we got some issues.
So he's not going to listen to it anymore.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Here comes Donnie. Somebody just got tossed. How about Don Kelly?
Change up right on the outside corner. Another strikeout for Giolito. And now why is John Schneider out of the dugout? Well, I'm sure there's been some chirping in the strike zone that the Blue Jay batters are getting, and there it is. As
dugout. And Marmol's been ejected. He hurdles the railing and comes out to get his money's worth. He was the most animated going at Dreckman in the
0 for 2, leading it off against Max Fried. And that changeup.
Kevin Gausman
yeah.
was thrown out as he was taken out of the game by Chris Conroy.
Yeah, for CJ, I mean, already struck out twice.
Timeout. This is your warning. Anything else, you're going.
Okay, well, we can throw you out too.
Oh, there we go. Somebody just got run from the Nationals dugout. Looks like Chris Johnson.
And Obi's taken.
Ollie just got thrown out of the game by Mark.
So an afternoon that started so well for Kevin Gausman ends much earlier than he would have liked, and as you can see, with a lot of frustration. He had some words for the home plate umpire, Chris Conroy, on his way down to the Blue Jays' third base dugout. The first 2 innings, he sailed through them, really.
And I don't know if they're going to push him. We'll see. Driven deep to left field. Fair ball, it's gone. It is a foul ball, just foul. Ball is, it's already past the foul ball. It lands foul. Oh, man. That's a missed call. The foul ball.
After review, call on the field stand. The foul ball.
They have it, too. He's not really complaining that much. Strike 3. So from what would have been a long home run, he strikes out looking. Does not like that call. And he tells Adam Beck.
Average sprint speed. And wow, that was called strike 3. O'Hearn will get a steal. Brandon Hyde's out. I am shocked at that one. That pitch looked like it was way below the zone, and John Bacon's telling Brandon Hyde, go back to your dugout.
And I don't know, Brandon Hyde might have gotten thrown out already, and I don't blame him for.
Did he offer? No, says Laz Diaz. Wow. And the Boo Birds are out for Laz Diaz. Laz has heard enough.
Well, this was Torey Lovullo during the pitching change. Cap to cap, bill to bill, and nose to nose with the crew chief.
Strike 3. That one looked outside. Maybe it's a makeup call. And Chisholm's down on strikes. There's no such thing about that. You missed the call, you don't make up for it, and there he goes. Well, you can't argue balls and strikes, and he was teetering on that edge, and Boone was.
Oh, and the strike called on the outside part of the plate. And Morel is out on strikes, and he has been ejected from the game. Morel ejected after the strikeout.
And now time as Woods Richardson was beginning his motion. And what do we have? A pitch time violation on Woods Richardson. That's going to be ball 4. And Rocco's. What's the harm in just saying, flipping on your microphone, we called a ball 4 pitch time violation because of what?
And he indicated to him that he couldn't hear. He pointed to his head, and he didn't step off.
It's inside! Ricky, stop!
Brendan Miller catching it from the Brewers dugout, and now he ejects Ricky Weeks. Ricky Weeks has seen enough.
Now this. That should have been strike 3. You can't miss that pitch. That's right on the outside corner. He's hearing it from the dugout also. Yeah, it's a strike. That's what it is. That's what they're saying.
Now somebody just got ejected, and I believe it was Barry Enright who was hot.
And that is strike 3. Jordan incredulous that that pitch was called a strike. And he just got tossed out. That was low. Did Alfonso? He did. He threw him out. He just threw him out. That was quick. Come on. And Mark Kotsay just got ejected.
Well, that pitch right there on your screen will show you why. Shea Langoliers, I think, just trying to smooth it over with John Bacon because he knows what's coming his way right now. He was interested in hearing.
And he went too far. Chris Guccione going to call him out himself.
That is awful. Just ask for help.
Well, Miguel Cairo has been thrown out of this ball game, arguing with Chris Guccione in that last half-inning break after the Gooch.
Check swing, ball 4. Oh, man, no. He just said he went. And Bryce is not happy. Out here comes Rob Thompson.
You know what you hate is he had to peek around.
He had to peek around.
Rob might be gone too. That was absolutely.
At the knees, 2-1. Umpire took his card out, right? It was writing something down, and that usually means
absolutely
that somebody got tossed. Heineman didn't like it, but it wasn't Heineman who got tossed. Definitely somebody in the dugout. Yeah, somebody got tossed.
And the breaking ball is in there for a call, strike 3, and Soto has more to complain about with Emil Jimenez, and you better watch it. Carlos Mendoza comes out to save his player. Don't need Soto getting ejected. And now Carlos Mendoza's been ejected. So Mendoza.
This is a rookie umpire. Made his major league debut in early June. His 7th game calling balls and strikes in the bigs. And Francona is fired up as we've seen him arguing with an umpire on the season.
And Volpe is down looking. He didn't like that call.
You can see the frustration from Aaron Boone, not only with the strike zone, but the way his club is playing defensively.
And that's it. He's hurt enough. Gonzalez let him talk.
Ray Montgomery was ejected from this game after back-to-back pitches were called strikes that were off the outside corner from Edwin Diaz to Luis Renifo. It looked like Renifo worked a walk to load the bases. Ray Montgomery. Now somebody else just got ejected from the Angels.
When they've had innings of duress early in games, it has just changed the tenor completely. Laureano's very
don't get thrown out.
And now 2 are out because of the ejection with Laureano first, and then Tony Mansolino. First time that we have seen the O skipper tossed by an umpire.
Williams at first, not running. The 3-2 pitch is fouled back. Profar with a good rip at a slider there.
Oliver Marmol just got tossed from this game.
Ollie not happy with balls and strikes. That's what my lip reading said.
He was mad about no strike 3 to Ozuna. He was mad about no strike 3 to Profar.
Davis Schneider hits a ball deep to left field down the line, and it's foul. Blue Jays might take a look at that ball, and the umpires are going to conference.
I didn't see a finger. Did you see a finger?
Might have been right away.
I got 2 position players that you guys didn't have on your list.
Who you got?
First, I got Khalil Green. Get more out of his body than David Exton. I think Mike Shit's a little upset about that call.
Yeah, you can't say that, or else you're going to get thrown out.
And he did.
Yeah. And it's a strike.
See Trout get upset all that often.
And some words with home plate umpire Brock Ballou and Ray Montgomery. Pretty visceral reaction from Trout, and that drew Ray Montgomery into the fray. And Ray has been ejected from.
And he got him looking at 3rd straight changeup. Another wow. That Perez Mendy, and he's going to get himself run. He's going to get run. And he's been thrown out of the game already. Kicking dirt on home plate. Second ejection.
What happened in between innings, Bob Melvin is wearing out home plate umpire Quinn Wolcott.
And yeah, he did get tossed, and I have a feeling this has something to do with Ramos taking 2 pitches way outside and getting called and rung up. So fighting for the guys to try to get a good strike zone.
2-1, Nats on top, and Davey Martinez exiting because we got an ejection. There is no tag on that, but it went to replay review. Oh, we don't have enough there. You can't argue. The moment you argue about anything in the replay, you get thrown out. And to me, this is not Davey Martinez mad at Mark.
Here at the stadium, Anthony Volpe was just ejected. Peraza takes over at short, and LeMahieu now in at second after Volpe gets ejected following that strikeout to end the 8th, his first career ejection.
Oh my goodness, Freeman just got run by Dave. This is by far the most demonstrative we've seen Warren, and I get it. Tyler Freeman is a mild-mannered.
Oh, Roberto Ortiz throwing his worth now. I can tell you exactly what he's saying. He's saying, listen, I've seen the pitches, and you gave it to him.
He goes slider and a called strike 3. I thought when he dropped the hat right away in front of James Jean, and Jean just threw out Warren Schaefer, who's coming out and spiking equipment. Farmer did not get tossed. This is the second time Warren's been tossed.
Here's the payoff. Got him looking at 99.
So
there you go. And Jeff, did he just get tossed?
Yes, he did.
He ripped his helmet off and screamed to the umpire that borderline call at the knees. Scott Barry rang him up, and Jeff is now, well, he was smart.
Slow grounder. There's a tag. Throw late. Ball gets away, but it stays in play. And that. So for now, it's 4-run assisted. And this is getting more animated.
There was no tag. The runner's safe.
Why did your guy call him out? Miguel is really upset because Eric Backus called the runner out at second, and he was the umpire right there.
Some yelling from the Angels dugout. And somebody's been ejected here. Now, Ryan Goins is the one coming out of the dugout, the bench coach. It appears he's been the one knocked out of here.
Been called a strike.
So now he gets thrown out. Somebody just got thrown out, either Williams or Boone. I think Williams had something to say to Walsh on the way by. All right, so Boone's walking off, giving him a look. Finally says something. Walsh is waiting, and then he throws him out. So Devin Williams.
Yeah, Bob Melvin lost his mind, and I don't blame him. The non-call of the strike 3, 4 runs scored after that non-call, 15 extra pitches, and Bob was pretty demonstrative. There was no secret what he was unhappy about. Long way to go, and look,
and that one hits Caballero. Are they saying that Caballero swung? Wouldn't matter if he got hit by a pitch if he went around. And he did go. Caballero got thrown out of a game earlier in his stint with the Yankees, and it was a bad situation.
Following year. Yeah, they're starting to hear it now from inside the dugout. Well, somebody just got tossed. Here comes Dan.
I don't know his name, but that guy.
And now Dan just got tossed.
check swing. Did he go? No. Check swing, appeal. No, he didn't go, says Jim Wolf.
Man, they're not calling any of them.
Man, Pat Murphy is fit to be tied.
Yeah.
And Pat Murphy just. Oh, man.
Yeah, he went. He went.
Happy. Let's see. Ugh.
It's called strike two. Slider. Well, what happened here? Like Clayton McCullough's not happy. Did he just get thrown out of the game? I have no idea what happened here, Gabby.
No, neither do I.
Clayton McCullough is incensed.
Somebody got
Tucker at first. There he goes. And that one is in there, and they got him.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout. But with Bailey coming out of his crouch to go get that baseball, a lot of times you cost the pitcher the strike.
And Hunter upset. He goes down. So a promising inning turns south quickly. Middle of six. It's still. He got pointed at is it's a equipment violation. And then Hunter said something to Hoy, and Hoy tossed him out.
Yeah, just about a foot from going in the upper deck, and then 93 coming inside and hitting Acuna. He is not.
This happens, and Ronald clearly taking exception to it.
I think Brian Snitker just got ejected.
He did, because he's probably upset that there was a warning issue. It's always frustrating for the team that is
demonstrative in his disgust to the home plate umpire, telling him to wake up, screaming at him. Now, it went dark, and we don't know if the umpire threw him out. He did. So he did.
That's center cut. Contreras looking for. As he rang him up, he was walking the whole way, looking, obviously saying something. Contreras walking away, certainly continued to look back. He's saying he didn't say anything. Now he's saying all those things he said he didn't say. Wow, Ollie's got to hold him back. Now Ollie's been tossed. Now somebody.
Michael, I have never seen 3 throws.
Never reestablished restarted the game by putting a and there's a balk. Or was there?
Now the umpires are going to talk things over.
What are they talking about?
And they're going to send him back to first. There he goes. and he gets the second anyway. But he overslides, and Lau keeps the tag on him, and he's out.
2 out, bases empty. And now Jose Caballero, I think, just got tossed by Roberto Ortiz.
Oh. And somebody's been tossed. It'll be Miguel Cairo's third if it was him. Oh, he's gone.
And I think that wasn't from that pitch. I think that's been from 5 or 6 pitches.
Call in the field is overturned. It was spectator interference. The runner's out.
Wow. You cannot argue a review. So Schultz automatically. How do you score that?
F8.
Okay.
And it's strike 3 called, says Mark Ripperger. John Schneider will clean it up a little bit, but says that's a terrible call, and Schneider just got tossed. Schneider is in the game. John Schneider is out of the game.
And the first pitch from Estes. Swung on and fouled off on a pitch that hit him. He picks up the bat and throws it at Estes. He's been tossed. He is yelling at Joey Estes, and now he runs towards the mound. Both dugouts empty, and they're trying to keep cooler heads prevailing. Here come the bullpens, and we've got a little fresh seeds down the third base line. My goodness.
Now things begin to get a bit seedy here.
Good ball game. Cardinals trying to salvage 1 of 3 against New York. That's up and away. Or thereabouts. 3 balls and a strike. Come on out, and Oliver Marmol's going to go at it. So Oliver Marmol has been ejected. We told you Aaron Boone has 6. Ollie's 1 behind. Out 2-2.
That is wow. Called strike 3. That was more than a hair inside, and Aaron Boone and Trent Grisham are both perplexed. It looks like it was Tanner Swanson who got tossed.
Strike 2 is called. That was a gift. That looked to be ball 4. Well, we said it's been a pretty big zone tonight. That was down. You know it's down. And Iasonia saying stop it. And Kevin is fired up. And he might not.
Christian Walker takes a strike.
Take a peek in that Astros dugout straight ahead after that call. Third, Joe in the tunnel. I mean, the stairway coming up. There's a couple some hand signals. That kind of looked like Chad Fairchild might have been looking for somebody over there, and he got Joe.
0-2 to Jeffers. 1 out. Foul. Whoa. And Rocco's been thrown out, and the hat comes off. He wasn't happy with the strike zone early. If this ball hits the ground, and Rocco saying it comes down to this moment. That's Rocco's 4th ejection this season. 8.
His bell is running. Caro's throw is on the mark. It's dropped the gate. Yep. He dropped it. And now he's been ejected from the game. This has frustrated him most of the year. Blocked it back.
Red Sox are hollering for another balk, but they're not going to get it. And now the home plate umpire is coming on out, and he has been ejected. That was during the commercial break. He has been tossed out just as Souza got out there to the mound. Bennett Souza, the lefty, to begin the warm-ups. He was tossed by the home plate umpire, Blakeney.
Oh boy, Nate Tomlinson's really had a rough night. On with Nate Tomlinson since the first inning. And Torrey's been ejected.
Yeah, well.
From second, Torrey's counting off all the pitches that Tomlinson has missed. Of course, it's an automatic ejection.
Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Freddie Peralta. Don Kelly's close to get. He just got tossed, and he'll get his money's worth.
I love this angle right here.
When he first got the job,
this is what
ejection. Yep.
This is what he's upset about right there. That's.
Javier ended up throwing 77 pitches last night, but only 43 for strikes in that start against the Sacramento River Cats. 3 2/3 innings. Exception to that, it ended up tossing somebody. So we'll see who has to leave the dugout for the Astros.
Waving over at the Astros dugout because they were upset with the call.
Shows felt like that one.
Joe Adell will lead off here. There was a pitch timer violation called against Adell. He wasn't in there quite at that 8 ball games in a weekend since 15. Couple of strikeouts on Adell tonight, and that's, well, Adell's been thrown out of the game here.